It's that time of year again. Tinsel time. Lovely bit of dry track at the moment, and it's all good. Very dreary day today. Can't believe December's here, and we're nearly just over a week from Yuletide and festive break. So I thought I'd bring out the big tinsel guns today and decorate this. I have bought myself a gravel bike. I'll tell you all about it on the ride. But I've had to replace the calipers, the cables, the rotors, front and rear. I'll put myself a mudguard on. The tyres have seen better days, but I'm only doing light XC. Put some pedals on, I found out, on my magic cupboard. And the gears are jumping a little bit, but I feel as though, you know, like midlife crisis where blokes go out and buy a Harley Davidson for about 20 grand. I spent 70 English pounds on that. It was on Facebook Marketplace for about a month, only about 2 or 3 miles from where I live, just the other side of Wolverhampton. And it was 110, then it was reduced to 100. And I had a notification from Marketplace the other day, reduced to £70. I went, sold. So this is my early Christmas present. I'm going to wrap this around the handlebars, and I'm going to do some light XC today. And I think I'll call the vlog Tour de Pen. And if I go through a poo, it'll be Turd de Pen. Or poo in Spanish is mierda, which sounds like murder, but it's got the era in it. And I'm going to tell you all about my Schwinn bargain bike, gravel bike. Okay, let's hit the trails and see what it's like. First of all, I'm decorating my cheap budget gravel bike steed. A little bit of light XC. This is the type of stuff I'll be riding today, just single track and nothing chaotic. It's quite a is our first obstacle, obviously from the storm the other week, Storm Dara. Wow, might as well pick up a bit of this. Wow, that's a big old tree gone. It's making a few clunking sounds, but to be honest, for 70 quid, mustn't grumble. Okay, £70, as I said, reduced. What I do like is the different handlebar positions you can get. Whereas with the mountain bike, it's one position, but you've got on the top here, hopefully you can see with my camera, you've got that one, that's nice for cruising, and you've got that one for being tucked in. When I first jumped on it, it was like, holy moly, how am I going to like this? But I feel as though I needed something different in my life, bike-wise. I know they reinvent the wheel all the time, but I always buy something cheap before I go balls deep, as they say, into doing something, because a lot of people have buyer's remorse. This handlebar position like this is very comfy. Obviously I can grab the mechanical disc brakes if I need to. Haven't ridden, that's what she said, locally for ages. Come back in a bit. Another tree down from the storm the other week. Because when I went out for my ride, this is hard work on the mud. When I went out for my ride the other week in the storm, I headed over towards I-54 and that sort of direction, and there was lots of trees down over there. I'm hopefully going to tickle Baggeridge today and see if there's any chaos being caused there. On the bike, because the gears are jumping a little bit, that's one thing I haven't done. So we will go this way. And as I said, I've watched about 2 or 3 vlogs on gravel bikes, just standard budget ones like this. And this was obviously after I bought it, but I just thought 70 quid, that's like nothing these days for a bike. So the guy who bought it off lived in a suburb of Wolverhampton, and he knew absolutely diddly squat about bikes. I think I'll go right here because Captain Farmer has cut back the hedges. That's my text alert message if you're wondering. This is going to be spicy. Look down here. Oh, you bugger! The guy knew nothing about bikes, and from what he told me, he said that the brakes aren't working. And I tried the bike. Who the bloody hell's texting me? Tried the bike, the brakes were knackered. And he told me he'd gone to the shop, bought a can of oil, like a WD-40. Other brands are available, like GT85. And he said the brakes were squeaking, so he oiled them. Hence, the calipers and the rotors have become contaminated. Look at that for you. And hence I had to buy new cables. I had some spare mechanical disc brakes, and I had some spare calipers, that's what I just said, calipers and disc rotors. Whew, this is nice, just cruising. I'll show you a little trick in a minute with these handlebars. Okay, first challenge. This really feels like you're going to be bucked over the edge. Let's just hold on and hope for the best. So yeah, hit all the brakes because they were squeaking, and as every bike person knows, you don't do that. Wow, sketchy on the sand, but this is what it's designed for. Light XC. And if I do like gravel bikes, I will treat myself to a more expensive one. And to be honest, I've already been looking. My mind is made up, I think. It's quite weird because I'll show you what the handlebars do in a moment, but you don't have to steer, you can just lean. Very random. Right, when we get to the gate, I'll show you. My lovely tinsel to show how festive I am. Nut. Brakes are working fine as well. Happy with my mechanics. Okay, so it's got a central position. So if I do that, it's got like a little, must have a ridge in the headset or something that makes it stay in the middle. How about that? Let's carry on. Now I'm not going to go full road bike and shave my legs and everything and wear lycra, so you can see how tight my pants are, tell what religion I am. That's not going to happen. But enjoy the budget. Oh bloody hell. I can't believe Blake Sampson off GMBN jumps on these bikes. Okay. Hang back over the seat. Oh, don't like this. There we go. This will test my skills, my gills. Okay. Oh, that's not bad. A little bit of a. I've got orange tyres now. Not the same colour as my Pinnacle. Whew. Okay, carrying on. I'm just weaving a route together today. I haven't got any real sense of direction. I'm just going to stay local and give this a good old test ride. I never imagined this riding position would be that comfy. That's what she said. Let's go left along the top of the railway walk. Lovely day as well now. Sun's trying to break through. I think once I sort the gears out, it'll be a job in the town, all sorted. No, there won't be any shaved legs or anything like that. I put the saddle height at the same as my hybrid, and it seems to be quite comfy, which, being a different riding position, is unusual. It's nice though. I'm a little bit hungover from last night. Had a few too many Guinnesses, and I tend to ride a bit gung-ho when I've had a few beers. Crazily. Guys, to be honest, I'm very impressed with this. Like, just nice to move your hands around to different positions. Years ago I had a road bike, and it was a road bike. I think it was a Peugeot or something like that, and off the brakes it had levers, so you could like pull the extended levers there. It's just probably something I've got to get used to, leaning forward, and it just feels like you're going to do a Superman at any point. Here we go, first extreme challenge for the gravel bike, and the crowd's going wild. Left at the end into 6 lane. I'll pick up one brook and go through the back towards Baggeridge. Buggeridge! Here we go. I accepted another challenge. Something's clunky. I think the disc is just slightly hitting the pad. Also, what I noticed, I'd taken the gear cables out, they were rusty to hell, and trying to get them out, it had actually seized inside the pipe, sorry, the hose. So the WD-40 I've got, it's got obviously a smart adapter on it, and when I squirted, easy, I'll do the jokes, my liquid down the brake hose, oh my god, it's just like shit colour coming out the other end. It was disgusting. But went to Fred Williams Cycles, where I had my new wheel, picked up a couple of brake cables, 10 quid, bada bing bada boom. So the bike in theory has only cost me 80 quid so far, because most of the stuff I've had bits to spare in my bike boxes, and so far so good. I like it. Me gusta, tu gusta. This is one brook. Like I say, I'm gonna go along here towards the red line and then pick up over the A449 and go towards back of Baggeridge. It's like Wodehouse way, just taking it easy. Very tucked in though, aerodynamic wise. I think that's quite good. Okay, back in a bit. Just had to stop. I'm gonna have to do a bit of cheeky maintenance, because when I change up, the cog goes behind the checker plate thing, so I'm gonna have to alter the grub limit screw. So back in a moment. One brook walk, like I say, normal cycling attire. I'm not going lycra, no chance Sundance. And look, I've gone through a poo, so it's officially turd depend. Yeah, this is the One Brook walk. I'm going to go up here, there's the red line, up and then up and over into Baggeridge and head down towards Himley. So let's carry on the trusty steed. I'm quite impressed with that. That is one big ring. Oh, my mind goes south so quick. Anyway, let's carry on. I've just crossed over the A449 and there was a roadie heading up, and I've never known that roadie be so friendly. Hello mate, you alright? Yeah, have a good Christmas. So he saw the drop bars. It's a sign. It's Masonic. It's like, yeah, the brotherhood. Do like a special handshake. Whew. This big chain ring at the front is definitely good for exercise and fitness. Whew. Never too posh to push. I call it the cesarean. Okay, back of Wodehouse now. Go up and over and have a look. Challenge 2. Oh yeah, double log. I'll be doing backflips and 360 tail whips on this soon. God, that was a cheeky little climb. Whew. But hairs on your chest. Okay, let's see what bumpy downhill's like. Someone's making a noise. I think it's my mudguard. Just keep my hands by the brakes, just in case. I have to press the eject button. Yeah, I'd say that's the mudguard bumping against the frame. Oh, I am enjoying it though. The older you get, the less faster I wanna go. I just want to go and explore. Oh, let's go. Rincon, which is corner in Spanish. Oh yeah, still says it. Those clouds are fleeting. Oh, just ran by the old Blair Witch house here. There, crikey. Like I say, it's got to have been 12 months since I've done a bike ride through Baggeridge and Himley, because these are like my local trails and it's quite easy to just stay on the local same old same, igual, which is same in Spanish, igual, but it's spelt equal, which means equal. And I like, oh shit, I like going off exploring. I think if anything, I would invest in a new pair of tyres, because these have seen better days. But what I invest in tyres, I could invest in another bike. Okay, oh shit. That could have been a mischief. Just move the mudguard back. Whew, yeah. Slippy routes are a bit of a challenge. This is, oh shit, this is probably above my pay grade. I'm going to go round back in the mow. The one bonus, this bike does not weigh hardly an amount to carry over. Brother-in-law Rich has got carbon fibre on, and his weighs absolutely nada. Come on, top gear. There we go. Jeremy Clarkson gear. A little bit of a cheeky climb. Nice handlebar position for getting acceleration out of the seat as well. Whew. We are in Baggeridge, ladies and gentlemen. Going to try a little bit of a technical slope next. Let's see how this goes. Okay. Bottom over the back of the seat. Taking it easy. And go straight. Oh, okay. Normally on a mountain bike, I'll be flying down there, but I just want to cruise today, enjoy the moment, bit of me time. I'm guessing the gravel bike has stemmed from cyclocross, but they just change things like geometry and put disc brakes on them, whereas I think it's a rim brakes it used to be on gravel bikes, on cyclocross bikes. It's all good fun though. Okay, I've got to try and... Oh, this is the right away. I'm going to try and join that path there, which is... I can see my Salida. So I'm going to go round the pools, up the concrete road and down through the woods. See how it handles through there. Actually you can see the goats up on the hill. They obviously keep the vegetation down. Concrete climb. Let's go for it. Let's see what it's like. Very nice. Now I'll drop down through the woods the other side and through to Himley and have a little ride around there. Okay. Oh, you know, feel the bumps through your hands. Cheers. Not very good at cornering because I don't trust these tyres. They have minimum tread. I'm just piecing together all the little trails of Baggeridge. I bet if I look at Strava, it'll just look like spaghetti. It's these corners that, oh shit, I don't trust the tyres on. But I must say, like I said it before and I'll say it again, oh, I like this bike. Oh, I do like it. From a cruising point of view, it's very good. Like I say, again, I just got to tweak the gears. I'll go straight on and then I'll drop a left. Back's starting to hurt a bit though. I think it's because not sort of used to. Oh, I just try and click it back in. Okay, where am I going? This should join a track that goes to the left here. Everything's just hidden because all the leaves off the trees. It's only from people walking or riding bikes. You can see where it's warning. Okay. I don't think this bike would be any good for Mark because you do not feel the bumps through the handlebars. Oh, there we go. There we go. Down to Himley. God, he's low. Just riding down some trail and the handlebars made an almighty clunk, so I'm going to quickly check everything's tight because I don't want to miss G at all. Don't want to OTB over the bars. Looking good and muddy though. Glad I cleaned it. Not. I'm glad I tightened, checked the bolts on the handlebars. They were loose as anything, so I could have had straight down over the bars, which would not have been the pretty sight. Oh, this is why I don't ride through Baggeridge and Himley that often, because it's all khaki, all tightened up now. Go right. Oh, there's Himley Lake. Gravel. I rode my gravel bike on gravel. Got arts and craft fair inside as well.
I know.
And over there, the Winter Wonderland. Okay. This is a nice little bit of single track. There's the adventure playground. God, it's bloody warm. Oh. It's very undulating. This is too. Oh well, about turn because there's loads of trees down. So let's go for plan B. Try and climb up through the woods, go to the high point. Oh, here we go. I'll have to add this title to my channel. Liti, MTB, EUC and Gravel B. Okay, I need to go across here and we're going to get down here. This is so sketchy. And across here, like I say, I'm just zigzagging through Himley. Made it to almost the highest point. Yeah, I'll tell you what, do not burn the lungs. What a view though when the leaves aren't on the trees. That's an amazing view from up here. Hey! Whew. It's quite nice, I always say, when I'm out on the trails. It's like a bit of me time and all about your well-being, isn't it? And mental health. Just work these days can be quite stressful for most people. To buy a 70 quid bike, spend a tenner on it and get out and just enjoy. Feliz Navidad, Merry Christmas. These are nice little trails across the top end of Himley, and we'll drop down in a minute to by the lake that we've just seen. Let's drop down now. Take it easy. Okay. Could have always put a dropper post on this. That way I wouldn't have my arse hanging over the back wheel. Oh, this is going to be interesting because the leaves are hiding so many features. Oh, you bastard! That was close. Oh, so big. Fun though. Sort of challenge yourself. Okay. What is it going to be? Oh, you bugger! I think I'll brakes and then slight adjusting that because they're probably bedded in. Oh, this is nice. Okay, it's all closed off. Okay, let's go around this way. At the other end of here though, I'm sure it was all blocked off. I couldn't get through. And that's where those people were sitting on the bench. Looks like they've got like a magical mystery tour. Let's try and get up here. Oh yeah, oh yeah! That'll be a pedal strike. Tell you what, the pedals are so low, but it gives you good acceleration. And you can see all of the, obviously at night it's all lit up like Christmas. Hey! Good old plastic fantastic pedals. Yeah, you can see all the illuminations in the bushes. Okay, I'll keep going. I could have sworn I couldn't get through the end of here. Ah, here we are. I could have gone that way after all. Oh! Look, come on, gravel. Gravel bike. Just the other side of Himley Lake now. So I've been all round those woods. And there's Himley Hall in the distance. It's all good fun. The smiles on my face still. Smiles on mine. Also the beauty of a gravel bike. Look, straight through. Winner, winner. Christmas dinner. Heading along the railway walk by Himley, and the sun's popped out. Yay! And it's gone back in. Short-lived. But I don't like this bike. I love it. It's very, very good, I must say. Very impressed with it. Just a bit of everything, and it's restored my faith in cycling because I was starting to get a bit with bikes, thinking, oh, I've already had one of them, I've had one of them, never had a gravel bike, and I don't think I'll look back in anger, or so they say. Okay, let's go for it. Oh shit! Oh, what? Oh god! That, I think, is because my hands were on in that position, not that one. Whew, that was fun. Oh, you gotta laugh. Nothing major. Nobody was hurt during the filming of this vlog. Oh, so much fun. Note to self: don't put your hands in that handlebar position. Oh, pretty spicy. Otherwise, you end up in the bush which isn't a bad thing for some people. Bloody wind's picking up a bit now, but I've got my secret move and weapon tucked in. Let's try that. Down like that. Might have to adjust the camera, like so. Oh, that's nice. Back's not as hurting. Bloody hell, Yoda talking, the back's not as hurting much, so it is. Yeah, back's not hurting as much as it was earlier. I suppose over time it's muscle memory. Let's see, hopefully it's all clear. Yarp. Down towards Hingsford now in the navigation pub. Just by the navigation, and watch this. Oh, straight through. Like a bloody Teflon bike. Heading home now. That's one thing I've just been thinking about as well. I could never wear SPD pedals and be clipped in. I like to be free and easy like a birdie. Oh yeah. Back into Woomburn now and heading home. I will do a piece to camera very shortly. I've got a squeaky saddle as well, I've just noticed. Sure you can hear it. A bit of WD-40 will help. Instead of spraying the calipers and discs, spray the seat and the chain. Anyway, let's see where we go from here. Just scooch through. Nice little techie track. Okay, just taking it easy under all these hidden roots. Don't end up nutting a tree branch either. So, green tunnel. Down towards Woomburn station there. Okay. That's it, end of the vlog. Really enjoyed the experience on a gravel bike. I've definitely got no buyer's remorse. This is the British Legion, old pub and club, is now going to be houses. There was Japanese knotweed here for about 20 years and it's all been, I believe, taken care of. And I bring it to all the scenic places of Penn. Lovely. And that's it. Thoroughly enjoyed it, like I say. Just got to put some WD-40 in the saddle just to stop the bars creaking and tweak the gears slightly, but that's it. End of the vlog, as I say. I'd like to wish you all a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year for 2025. There's plenty more content. I said content. And until next time, guys, from me and my gravel bike, hasta pronto. Ciao.